Indeed. Greetings unto you, my beloved and holy friends. Today's stream is going to be a little bit different. I appreciate you being here nonetheless. For some reason, Reddit isn't allowing me to stream today. I've made the commitment to stream every single day, so this hurts me a lot, but fortunately I have all of you wonderful friends in the Discord right now supporting me and being there for me, and I really do appreciate you. So yeah, it's gonna be different. It's definitely gonna be different. Let me actually connect here. There we go, my friends. I hit record on my camera. I guess we're gonna have at least a YouTube video to post at the end of the day. Thank you, Jovan. Thank you for suggesting this. I really appreciate you so much. Um, I hope I can close this and still be able to read your comments. I think I should be able to. Uh, yeah, I haven't rolled my joint even. I was like kind of waiting. I was just waiting, believing that the stream is gonna get fixed any second. But it seems we don't have the luck today. We don't have the luck today. It's like already getting dark as well. It's kind of beautiful. The light is very soft, so I'm happy about that at least. We can chat here though. Like we can chat in the general tab. I'll be reading your comments. I'll try at least. Yeah, I'll definitely try. Let me actually go and do some uh my screen. This thing is like going off in like 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Yeah, so I'm gonna just like put it to 10 minutes of inactivity. Ah, this is working. It is. At least you can hear me, right? Now we have like a podcast style type of content, I guess, what you can call it. And then if you want to see my face, you can always watch the video on the YouTubes. Thank you, Jovan. Thank you so much for suggesting this. I really do appreciate you so much, my friend. Like, you're you're a lifesaver. You're a lifesaver. Need to see that smile. I am smiling, friend. I hope you can hear it in my voice, but I am smiling. Just I'm so thankful to have you, my friends. Like you're truly too. I feel, and I don't even want to say this, but too good for me. Like I feel undeserving. I'm just so grateful to have such wonderful people in my life and people that care and people that are here for me, and ooh, getting emotional just talking about these things. Uh, it seems that our community is strong enough that we are going to be allowed to experience adversity, right? For no man is more unhappy than he who is not allowed to experience adversity. For he who is not allowed to experience adversity will never prove himself. We're proving ourselves here, my friend. We are proving ourselves. I hear the smile. You are so deserving. Thank you, Lil Red. Thank you so much, my beloved friend. I really do appreciate you so much. I saw enough of you daily to be able to have the picture in my head just by hearing your voice. Thank you so much as well, Rena. Oh, wow. I love you. I love you, my friends. Thank you. Hmm. Is this thing giving me some gripe as well? Yeah. It is. So I tried to roll a joint and it did that thing where it like curls over on itself. So yeah, all of the challenges today, not just a few of them. Just figured out how to hear Meld. Love you so much. I love you too, Ryan. I love you too, my friend. I'm happy that you can hear me. I can hear one of you for a second at a time as well. Feel free to say something if you want to, my friends. Like you can. I don't know if there's gonna be a way for us to like do it specifically, but you can ask me questions in person as well. Then
Hear me?
I can hear you, Ryan.
I didn't think that would work.
It does actually, my friend. So it is you that I'm hearing. I think all of our other friends are muted, but feel free to ask me a question, dude. You said you had some questions written down, and we never even got to them. Do you remember that, Ryan?
So funny too, and go figure. I literally left that at my job today. Trying to let.
That's completely okay. Next
Literally,
time, dude.
what my brother is that your inspiration, your wisdom has literally I see it happening in my life here in Montana. Like that niceness that you spread around. I try to spread that around as well, and it is becoming so contagious that literally it's stemming all the way from South Africa and coming to Ace, Montana. Like that's amazing.
Dude, like you're warming my heart with your words as well, man. I feel like now more than ever, it is so important for us to start to make these like global shifts in our universal consciousness, and it makes me so happy to hear that you're doing that as well, dude. And we are literally changing the world, my friends. It's not something I say lightly. It's something I'm very serious about. We are changing the world, and it's gonna be active involvement. Like the world isn't gonna change for us. We're going to be the ones that have to change it. The whole be the change you want to see, right?
So I gotta ask you, there Reddit, he's happy. Have you ever seen?
You're breaking up a lot, Ryan. I'm so sorry, man. Can you repeat that?
Sorry about that. It's my phone. How about now?
It sounds a little bit better.
I think what it did, my screen off. But anyway, have you ever seen the streams from Be Happy Brandon?
Yes, I have actually, dude. Like it's like when I started to stream myself on Reddit, like I would see his streams when I clicked on the r/pan or the rpan or whatever you call it, and I would see his streams and I would always like tune in for a few seconds, and like I feel it is a very like an interesting contrast as well because like his streams are basically based around sobriety, and like I it's something that I actually kind of I noticed in my field of consciousness, and I felt I want to say the word guilty because that's the feeling that came up in me, but I don't want to feel guilt. Like I know that I smoke joints on my streams, but it's not the joint isn't what the stream is about, if that makes any sense. And I don't want to be a negative influence on anyone who is, for example, in recovery or trigger them to want something because they see it on a stream. So yeah, like it's definitely something I'm aware of and something I've been feeling. Like yo, yeah, maybe maybe there should be a I'm so confused as well. Like I don't know why Reddit is not allowing me to stream. I think it might be something with my account. Like maybe I got a bunch of reports or something, and now I'm not allowed to stream on RPAN. But it's okay.
Well,
Everything
that's
is exactly as it should be. Sorry?
just no mistakes. The universe makes mistakes, brother.
That's true, dude. The universe doesn't make mistakes, and like as Little Red said, like this is probably what we needed to do. Like this is how it was supposed to be, and for that reason, it is. So like I'm smiling just with that thought and with that knowing that things actually are the way that they're supposed to be. Even when we feel things are unfair, even when we feel things are like subjectively not good for us, ooh, I just heard myself. We can still actually just like pull enjoyment and life force from these things, and always be willing to learn things from them.
And
Hmm.
that's literally what Soul's journey here is to experience as much as we can and learn as much as we can to bring to that next life. The cool thing about the next life is that there's a forgettery, so we don't actually remember the past life before, but remember and feel the experiences for the next life. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, dude, and I agree to a large extent as well because like there's for me it's more to the point of we are all living this life, and we're living it from this subjective experience of this is now the me that is now separate from all of the other, and then you kind of go through life with this mindset of, okay, I am this thing inside of this big world, and I have to kind of now survive and traverse my way. And I feel like it's like something I actually learned today, which was really interesting to me, is how humans are the only creatures that cry when we're sad about things. Like most mammals have like tear glands and stuff to clean their eyes, but humans are the only ones that cry to show sadness. And it's something like, and we also cry when we're in extreme states of happiness. Maybe it's because we're getting overwhelmed or whatever, but it's so curious to me that, and like science also doesn't understand why we cry when we're happy as well. Like it's something that is like very unique to humanity. And
That's
yeah,
right.
maybe we're evolving as a species and starting to become more, right. Like the theories go basically that the reason that we cry is to, before we had proper language, to be able to communicate that there was something wrong. And like for instance, babies, they also cry to communicate that something is wrong. So when they're uncomfortable, when they're hungry, all of these things, like crying is the first instinct. And it lets the mother know that something needs to be done. But we still cry into adulthood, even when we have the ability to express ourselves, even when we have the ability to say the things that we're feeling. Crying is also something that is activated by the amygdala. I think it's the amygdala. So where your tear glands can activate themselves to keep like moistening your eyes and stuff, or to clean out debris. It uses a part of your brain to activate the tears you cry when you're sad, and it's crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, I see. I'm already missing comments, even on the on the Discord. Like, let me read some comments actually. Light that joint already. Fine, Toasty. I just finished rolling it, so I think I will light it just for you, my friend. Oh shit! I didn't set an
I'm
intent.
really, I'm really glad that you. Oh, that is literally. I find that actually, as I get older, I actually cry more than I cried when I was younger, and it's totally a spectrum of crying from sadness or happiness, which I find that I cry happiness more than anything. Like seeing, like the last time that I cried was actually yesterday. I was in the store and there was a little girl, and this guy waiting in line behind her, and she picked a candy bar and looked at her mom, and her mom like said, "Oh, honey, I wish we could get that, but we can't afford it." The guy behind her actually bought their whole order, so it really brought emotion to me that this guy didn't even know these two people and totally just bought everything, all their groceries.
And that just shows me just how much love humanity is starting to wake up on. And like to like elaborate on your point of starting to cry more as you grow older, instead of less. I feel that's a very like healthy and good indication that the human beings on this planet is evolving, because I feel like crying is a very important part to the way that I process information as well. And I feel like it gives us an extra tool, I want to say, almost to experience these things fully and to allow ourselves to be vulnerable as well, because when you see tears on someone's face, you instinctively know that there is something going on, and it creates this place in your heart where you want to open up to them and you want to be there for them. Before you go on, I just want to set an intent for this joint first, because I do want to light it and I do want to set an intent first. I
You're
feel
good.
I feel my intent for today's joint is accepting that things won't always be as I want them to be. And I feel, especially in my field of consciousness, that is something I have to become very aware of, because I feel to a large extent I like having control, and I like knowing that things are gonna be the way that I plan for them to be. And then when things like today aren't as I plan for them to be, it can really like kick my ass. It can ruin me and it can make me so angry. So like it makes me so happy that I can just have friends like you that are, are so supporting, so loving, so just giving in your time for me, even though like as you said, we live in like these distant like worlds to each other. We grow up. For me, it's like the snow thing with you as well. Like you experience what, snow 8 months out of the year or something like that, and or like 6 months out of the year, and like that's something to me that is like I can't even imagine it, and yet we can, even though we grew up so differently, different parents, different places, different bodies, different mindsets growing up, we still share this one thing, this love that we have for each other, and this connection, and just this community that we're building. It makes me so happy. So that is a very long-winded way of me to say I wanted to accept the things I cannot change and to change the things that I can. I love you, my friends. Thank you so much. I know that I'm missing your comments in the general. I should actually start reading them a little bit. I need joint rolling lessons. Mine are always come out crooked and curled over. Practice makes perfect. So I don't know if you're watching the YouTube video right now, Little Red, but mine is also a little bit curved today. Maybe I didn't have to be shy about my perfect rolling skills. You can turn your video on if you want, Mel. I would like to turn on the video, but the only thing I'm worried about is bandwidth. Like if I turn on the video and like the audio is all whacked out, like that's gonna bother me more. Mel creating our corner of the world. We are creating our corner of the world. Like I can't create anything alone, and that is something I've become very very aware of. Like even now, like Reddit for example, like Reddit, even though it's like this corporate entity basically and a service, I want to say as well, it's still something that allowed us to come together and to already build this community as far as we have. So yeah, I'm thankful, friends. I'm so thankful for you.
No, and I gotta say, I'm really thankful for that as well because the main purpose of me was not to have any kind of social media or be like any of that, and I literally just got this Reddit like account like probably in November. You were one of the first people that I seen, so it was like, wow, I can actually use this negative, toxic platform that I do see to a positive, connecting, loving, you know. And that's the really cool thing that I have been learning myself with like technology. It's like I've been so focused on the side of it, I haven't even thought about what the possibilities of the good are.
And I think you're not wrong in thinking that, Ryan, as well, because I feel to a large extent the social medias that we do have access to, and especially the social medias that we grew up with, like Facebook and Instagram, like those things kind of cater to you with an algorithm, and they're like, okay, this person likes seeing these things, and then it shows those things to you. But the problem is like they're using an algorithm that's just kind of taking data points of the stuff that you happen to look at and then recommending content for you based on that fact. When Reddit, for example, just gives you so much more like capacity to actually pick and choose what it is you want to enter your field of consciousness. And like it makes me so happy to be able to be part of this community and to have found this community on Reddit. I hope that this thing isn't a like it's gonna be a like now I'm not streaming on Reddit anymore. That is going to like ultra break my heart, and I feel like that's why I started. I almost started crying. Like I had tears in my eyes of like, is this going to be how it is now? Is the Reddit streaming now dead? Because to me, I take myself a little bit like, and I know that I've said this on stream before. It's seriousness within the mind that is the creation of ego. But I do take myself seriously in the aspect of coming no not coming committing and then completing those commitments, especially when I make a promise to myself and when I make a promise to others. Like I feel it's not something I want to compromise on, if that makes any sense.
It does. That really resonates.
I'm gonna read some more comments, my friend. The corner has a secret door in it that leads to a place which holds a community that is ready to change the world with kindness. Yes, my Grove. I know your name now, friend, but I'll still respect it and I won't say it. It's all good. Thank you, Little Red. Some mod on Reddit deleted all my comments. I have been I leave nothing but uplifting comments. Some mods are just crazy. I feel like that might be the problem as well. Like our subreddit got banned as well. I don't know if some of you remember that. It's up today. So like I was so like happy about that, and the person that helped us unban our subreddit actually sent me a message. So it is an admin. I sent the admin a message as well about my streaming situation. Let's see if it gets fixed. I do hope so. But fortunately, the r/meltmore is back up, my friends. And maybe they kept the streams to be able to stream only once per day. Like, that would be okay as well, Rena. But I didn't stream today. Like, this morning, I was not feeling well. Like, I was just not processing. Well, I was trying to process, but I didn't allow myself yesterday, I feel, to actually feel. And because of that, I kind of woke up not in the right headspace. I felt really tired. I felt like I was in some way like betraying myself. And when I feel like that, I didn't have the energy, or I feel it would be me putting up a front to dance this morning because I wasn't, my soul didn't want to dance. So then, like, I came this afternoon to set up the stream, and I set up about, like, usually on the phone that I stream on, like, it's usually about like 13 to like 17 minutes past 4, and then I like go live, and yeah, then it just didn't give me the option to today. So like at first it was just like me like, oh, okay, their servers are like full or something, and then like I kept like every minute I I went back again for an hour and 40 minutes, and yeah, it's that telling yourself that it's going to be okay, and then you seeing it's not okay, and then still telling yourself, like, it feels like you're uh, running in circles, and I don't like that feeling either. Oh, I'm just
So
pouring myself out.
you know what? I gotta tell you, what I have learned from those experiences in life that aren't going your way with this positive attitude moving forward, I almost take it as the universe giving you these, like almost like a test to see if you are disciplined enough to actually love that person when they are negative. That's one thing that I've been really focusing on in just the last week of you and I discussion.
Sure, dude, that is actually some profound information that you're sharing with me as well. And I feel you're very right, dude. I feel you're very right. And I feel it's something that is going to be a constant challenge, and we have to be vigilant if we're going to overcome that challenge. It's not going to be something that we can like just master quickly and then we're going to have it mastered for the rest of our lives. It's going to be an active thing. I'm going to read some more comments, my friend. Sorry if I feel a little bit distant. I feel distant, and I want to apologize for that. Just curious, other primates don't cry? No, they don't actually, Jovan. They don't cry. That's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, crying is a sign that an individual needs love. Exactly, exactly. We aren't always taught to communicate, but feeling emotions is innate. It really is, and I feel like I want to expand on that as well. Thank you, Little Red. I really appreciate that comment. We have so much capacity to actually just like feel things, and those feelings are universal, and they don't need a language for them to be understood. Like if you see someone with a frown face and like hands up, and they are looking at you with harmful intent, you know that they're angry. They don't have to tell you in so many words that I am angry. You're instinctively going to know, okay, this person is angry. And like it's a very amazing testament to how humans like communicate. I think only like 20% of information through words, and we can communicate 80% of information through body language, which is also kind of ridiculous. It's crazy. Humans communicate in so many different ways, and the way that we contort our faces, and we have so many muscles in our face as well, and in our tongue. It's kind of ridiculous, and we can like shape our faces in so many different ways, and it's just a testament to how we evolved to be able to communicate more effectively. Woo! Oh, what a trip. I wish I could cry, only like rare occasions. It feels good when I do. I don't think you should force yourself to cry. I think crying should be something that's very in the moment and natural, and it will come to you when it needs to. Kid Quap. I never used Discord voice thing. Surprised. I figured out fairly quickly. You did actually, Naomi. That's really cool. It's a sign of using ascension and deeper emotional awareness. That's some deep stuff, dude. Myself, a friend. I cried during animated movies. Shh, don't even get me started on Up. Woo, that movie will just like take you to the house, take you to the back room and give you a decent beating. Like I really cried with Up. Like that is so emotional to me, and it's something I'm so scared of as well. Like oh yeah, like I'm not even gonna start getting into. The reason I can't watch Up, just as like literally as I said it as well, Justin. Don't watch Kid Bull. Kid Bull, I haven't seen that either, actually, Toasty. Yep, that's one of them. I'm hiding under the porch because I love you. That's probably a quote from the movie. That sounds very emotional. Accepting comes from age. Comes with age. You're probably right, Justin. Accepting is hard though sometimes, especially when we don't want to accept the thing that we're not accepting. Like it's especially when it's something that comes up in our field of consciousness, and that we realize we need to experience it as well. And yet we like kick against it. We're like, oh, no, like an angry kid, like holding onto the door. Doesn't want to go to school. I don't want to accept it. Uh, it seems I have turned up all the volume controls. I can't find, and audio seems very low. Not sure if that is a me problem. Oh well, it is still lovely to hear your voice. Thank you, Naomi. I don't know what your voice sounds just yet, but I read it in your my imagination of your voice at least. Beautiful intent. Thank you, Thirsty. Like it's inspired by you, my friends. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. I cannot complain here. Thank you, Brad. I am having a good day. In fact, like yes, I'm gonna claim my good day. I did have a good day. I'm very thankful. Uh, I have nothing, nothing that can hurt my field of consciousness or disturb my peace. Things happen out in the world, and we can allow them to hurt us and perturb us, and sometimes they will still be able to, but we get to continue feeding into that energy. Whew. Like I'm schooling myself here. Most of these streams I sometimes do. I remind myself of these things as well, because it's so easy to forget. It's so easy to get caught up in the illusion. We just have to become aware, my friends. We are becoming aware, literally, actively. This is us becoming aware more and more so. Social media detox. Very important. Very, very important. I don't have Instagram on my phone anymore. I feel Facebook should be next. The only reason I still have Facebook is because it reminds me of some birthdays. That's the only reason. But I'm saving birthdays on my Google Calendar these days, so it's directly on my phone. Yeah, yeah, Facebook should go as well. Social media can be toxic. Like, would you say it to their face, if you get what I mean? Exactly, my grove. I agree completely with that like sentiment as well. Saying things on Facebook or on Instagram that you would actually say to someone's face, to yeah, to just brighten their day with the things that you say to them. Because I feel people have become so disconnected on the internet, and this is something that me and some of our friends have been talking about. Uh, where on the internet, because of like usernames, because of the lack of profile photos, it's so easy to be completely disconnected and unaware of your uh, like self in an interaction, like because you don't have to like stake your beliefs on it, because like deep down at our cores we realize, maybe we don't even sometimes, that it's a person at the other side of a username, and profile photo. It's an actual living, breathing person that has feelings, that has hopes and dreams, that has a mom and dad. We're actual people on the internet, and yeah, I feel like that's maybe why I like saying your name as well, friends. And I know it's not the most important thing, but I want you to know that you are recognized, and I see every single one of you, and it, I imagine the most beautiful lives for you. when you when you say bless you to someone or you wish them something good, like I like to see it in my headspace where you have a smile on your face, you have all of the golden coins that you can ever ask for, you have a loving family that look up to you and worship you the way that you worship them as well, because we're all such divine beings, and we are deserving of love, and we are capable of loving, and it's something that we are so like almost empowered to. It's a gift to be able to love the way that humans do, and it is becoming aware of our divinity in doing so as well. Ooh, I'm getting emotional. Ooh, tap on the coal orange bar on the top. Tap the speaker icon by General. Yeah, thank you for saying that, Toasty. I got those little birds chirping their kwe kwe noises. Those weren't actually the Quaeful. Those were the Hadidas, Siobhan. But yeah, they were quite vocal. I'm like already a while behind on the comments. I'm so sorry, friends. Algorithmic social media is toxic. Is almost always, yeah, like because it takes away the human aspect of it. Being able to choose what you want to watch is the most human thing that you can do. But if it's a robot, like sure, AI is going to help us a lot as humanity, like a lot. But but there's still like think especially in what it is you consume has to be a human aspect in it. Like if a robot just kind of took your body's like exact needs and like deposited the exact like needs in like a slush that's like brown and it has all of your protein and fats and what or like what have you, like it's not something that's going to be very appetizing, especially not to do it every single day. I feel if it's a survival situation, I would be able to make my brain do that, and I would not focus on food, and I just be like, okay, this is fuel for my body, and then I'll go on with my day. But I feel right now, since I have the capacity to choose, I feel food is such a gift in living, and you get to actually a bug just flew at me. You get to create these absolute like delicious meals for yourself. Mm. You buy a bunch of ingredients, and then through magic, like alchemy, you're creating something that is delicious, and that's like that gives your body sustenance. And with the amount of intent that goes into cooking, like it's better food for you. Like I think that's the biggest thing with fast food. Like at the end of the day, it's still macros. Like you're still going to get carbohydrates, you're still going to get proteins and fats, but like a fast food burger isn't created with the same intent that even just a homemade burger is going to be made. And I feel like it might be some pseudoscience or whatever, or some hippie bullshit, whatever you want to call it, but I feel it definitely makes a difference with the energy that goes into your body. Oh man, this is really fun, my friends. I feel like this is almost something that's exclusive now. It's like a top secret thing. Nobody knows about it. Makes me so happy. Got it working on headphones, and that is much easier to hear. I'm happy to hear that, Naomi. How can we be social when math dictates how we socialize? Yeah, exactly, dude. I feel you, Ryan. Like people that go into the military, it's like they put themselves in a position to face heavy adversity, and they'll get heavy adversity. And if you are a kind of person, you will see how fucked up the world is. Yeah, it's unfortunately true, my grove. Like, I feel we get to, like, it's difficult as well, because it would be naive to ignore all of the hurt there is in the world. But we can't be vigilantes and take out our corrupt government, right? Like, it's not something that is going to be beneficial to our cause, because it's going to be harm begets harm, right? So by loving each other and actively sharing a message of unity and peace, and just becoming more and more aware of each other and how we function and how we think, we're going to have to shift the global consciousness. And that includes our government. That includes our government. It's going to be really difficult, my friends. Like, this is not an easy thing that we're talking about doing. We're gonna have to work hard. Love people extra hard. Care for them extra hard. Did we lose our boy? I don't know. Ryan, are you still here, my friend? Maybe. We lost your buddy. Can't hear you, Melt. You can't hear me, friends? Oh, how long has it been? How long has it been? Can you hear me now, friends? Oh no. Oh, this is hectic. Maybe you can hear me again, friends. I hope so. He's catching up on comments. Now silently gotta check the YouTubes. Audio cut out, Melt. I don't know why. It's telling me that my audio is still on. Let me mute myself and unmute myself. It only gives me the chance to mute the entire server. Can you hear me now, friends? I hope so. I hope you can hear me. I'm reading your comments though. Speaking of tests from the universe. Yeah, this is how it is. Nice intention. Yes, it takes this opportunity. The universe heard your intent for your join and said, prove it. This is how it is for us now. We still have to love it. We still have to be thankful. We still have to just experience this experience. It's the only thing that we can do at the end of the day. Literally. You hate smoking wax, dude? Yeah, it doesn't, like, sounds kind of hectic. Me too, but my shop threw it on for free. Yeah, if it's free, like, why not, right? I miss Mel. I miss you as well, Lil Red. Like, I hope you can hear me. Like, yeah, I see you're going away. Bye, friend. Goodbye, my friend. I gotta go, friend. See ya. Thank you for being here, Justin. Called Wax in Montana, aka Dabs. Oh, okay. Bye, Justin. Peace out, evil. I was thinking candle wax. You smoked candle wax? Why did you smoke candle wax, dude? Oh, okay. I use the candle to light up sometimes. I hope that you mean that you were using the candle flame. Guys, I have a neurology exam today. I'm starting to think Melt went away, so I have no choice but to start studying Universe at Work. Maybe this is exactly the way it's supposed to be, Lil Red. I'm sharing some love as well with you. Like, thank you for being here for as long as you were. Good luck with your neurology. Neurology? Neurology? Why can't I say that word? Good luck with your exam, my friend. I hope that you pass with flying colors. Good luck. Good luck. A joint covered in distillate or wax is probably a trim joint in my experience. Harsh and sticky. Yeah, it can be pretty harsh. I was thinking the exact same thing. And then, like, you can get resin in your mouth and on your lips and stuff, which is also not the greatest. Sending positive vibes from Montana. You will do awesome. Good luck. Thank you, Toasty. or or like Ryan, thank you, my friend. Hope that you have a good day. Good luck, lovely lady. You got this. Yes, you do, Little Red. Mm. Thursday is on his way as well. You have a job interview? Okay, so like I'm gonna do this for Little Red as well, and for you, Toasty. So Little Red, I'm imagining you writing your test and just walking out there like strutting, just like with a big smile on your face. You know that you got the answers that you wanted. You like passed your exam, and you don't have to worry now or stress about it. And for you, Thirsty, I imagine you going into this interview with a big smile on your face. If the person, okay, it's probably COVID, so they're not gonna want to give you a greet, like a handshake. But you walk into the office, tall, big smile on your face, and you share love with them, and you are the expression of love for them, and that they definitely want you a part of their company. Manifesting, my friends, I share love with you. Felt the same. As much as I love listening to the streams, maybe the universe knew we had other big intentions today to focus on. You did, my friends. You did. I don't know if you can hear me again, uh, but I'm gonna continue reading your comments, and then I'll probably end the stream. I guess you could call it. It's gonna be the shortest one yet, but that's also okay. Naomi, it's good to see you around. What was breakfast for today? Putting myself in your mental space because I haven't seen you in a stream for a while. That's very aware of you, Jovan. It makes me very happy to see as well. I think that is something that's very important for us to do, to put ourselves in someone else's mental space and to think of them as we are them, if that makes any sense. I think it makes sense, it makes sense, yeah. It's just such a sobering experience, I want to say. And it gives you so much empathy. And you learn how to love more openly. I'm so proud of you all. Good luck, you got this. Love you all for being such awesome human beings. Love you as well, Ryan. And thank you for being here, my friend, really. I agree. Thank you, guys, for the love and luck. Thank you, Little Red. Good luck to you again. Melt is probably dying right now. Just a little bit, dude. Just a wee bit. Just a small little bit. But it's okay. Everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. And I'm learning. I'm learning so much, friends. So I have nothing to complain about. It's in divine order. I don't want to leave his voice chat, lol. I feel like Meld beyond. It's okay, friends. You can leave the voice chat. I don't know. It's just me and Jovan right now. And I see, yeah, Ryan and Margaret is still here as well. Hope tortures your ass. No, friend. Hope doesn't torture your ass. Hope is going to be tested. It's going to be like, oh, okay, you really have this hope? You really have this commitment, this desire to still do the thing that you promised to do, even when everything is stacked against you? Prove it. And here we are, my friend, proving it. We can, and we will, no matter how much adversity we face, we will change the world. And we will. It's going to be beautiful when we do. We're going to look back on these days and saw these as like the first brick that we laid in our foundation. It's gonna be a beautiful. I want to say, what's the word I want to look for? What is a place that's very welcoming for all to come to? I want to say, like a swimming pool. Yeah, it's gonna be the best swimming pool ever. I made myself a breakfast sandwich that was a little underwhelming. Now I'm eating some protein oatmeal, a can of tuna, banana, and some peanuts to fuel up for a day at the gym with an old friend. When a the dog just jumps up. When a message later, then a massage later this afternoon. I wish you a lot of luck in your gym session, and I hope that your massage is fantastic, Naomi. That sounds amazing. It was really awesome, lol. Haven't laughed like that in months, so thank you. It's a good thing in my book. You're welcome, my friend. It's okay. You probably laugh and snort. Yeah, that's actually hilarious. It was a quote from Midnight Gospel called "Annihilation of Joy." Ooh, the Midnight Gospel is one of my, I think, all-time favorite shows. Duncan Trussell, man, yo, what a guy. That sounds healthy, wholesome, and delicious. I'm having oatmeal right now too. Protein and massage will be great for your body after a workout. Yeah, that sounds. I'm a little bit, like, just a little bit jealous, Naomi. Just no, no, not jealous. I'm so happy for you. Actually, there we go. Micro Midnight Gospel is the bomb, isn't it, Javon? I'm happy that you watched it as well. It's so good. Binge the whole thing. I watched it in China, so no weed for me. But I also binged the entire thing, like watched it straight out, and it was amazing. It was so amazing. Also enjoyed Midnight Gospel. I'm starting to see a trend here, and I like it. My best friend is a massage therapist, and I'm not supposed to work out for the first 24 hours after my massage, so I can try to cram my gym time in at the beginning of my week when I have my massages when it gets all worked out. That sounds really nice. I'm happy that you're like still getting massage therapy from that friend of yours that you told me about, Naomi. Me neither, Torrent. Yeah. Yeah, like I had to do that as well while I was in China because I also couldn't use Netflix and things like that. Same, I live in America, lol, no Netflix. I usually watch the Disney Plus. Okay, that's interesting, Ryan. I need to get Disney Plus, lol. Yeah, you can get like, the Star Wars movies. Oh, shake the camera a little bit. And, the Mandalorian, but I don't know how much more you get. I don't know what I would want to watch there. I watched the movie Heavyweights last night, and you might be able to get a free month for signing up the first time, my growth. Okay, that's pretty sick. I know it's binge though, since have a deadline. Sounds like tomorrow is gonna be Therapeutic Thursday. I have a live stream. I have a podcast to do with my friends as well. On top of that, so yeah, I'm gonna have to have to therapy the nonsense out of myself. I've been meaning to watch WandaVision. It's on Disney Plus on Netflix. I haven't heard about WandaVision. I'll have to check it out as well. I have work today. It's not that bad though. Yeah, my friend, it's not that bad. At least you have work today. Like, just think about that. I'm gonna see if this thing has her. Oh, damn. I'm just going to. How do I do this? Do this. And then do this again. Can you hear me now, friends? I don't know still. Yeah, just getting tested. I'm still reading comments though. Oh, I can hear Ryan.
I was just a get off, but I smallest hope that you'd be back, and I was like, universe, just bring him back. You tested me with the of cut in the middle, and I stayed optimistic, so please just bring him back.
The universe provided, dude. Look at this. I'm very happy to actually be able to hear your voice again as well, dude. Like I was probably deafened for a while. I guess now even more incentive to watch the YouTube, right? I'm so sorry, dude. This really sucks. It's supposed to be this way though. It makes me smile, dude. It really does.
Dude, literally, I haven't felt negativity. It's just like a laughing thing. It's like, oh, we got this. Our love train is just chewing up that mountain a little bit slower today.
It is, dude. It's like it kind of like hit a little bit of a bump, dude. Like I stopped putting in coal for a split second, dude. But it's okay, dude. Like I've got plenty of good information today, man, and it was necessary. Like I feel we definitely get to learn something out of today, more than we know actually.
No, and that's not exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, with this positive, it's not about this positive or negative situation to affect our positive outlook on life. We rose above, but it also gave us some like tools to be like, so when things like that happen, of course it's gonna, irritate you in a way, but you just gotta push through it because we'll be talking.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, dude. Like I thought you're still going to say some more. It's so true,
No,
dude.
but I was like, oh man, I really have this hope that he's gonna be back, and I didn't leave, and literally right before I hit, it's like, get pop back, like you.
I can't like you're breaking up a little bit as well now on my side, dude. So it feels like we're talking about forbidden knowledge, dude. She must be keep it on the quiet, dude. Our powers of manifestation shouldn't be too known.
Thought to tell you this idea before. This was that I was trying to tell. I have learned from our talks of keeping this manifestation in our life of a positive outlook. The important thing that I found out is actually the release, like releasing of negative situations or releasing anything. And when you release, you finally manifest. It feels like, and that idea popped in my head from our chats.
And it's so true, dude. And thank you for sharing that with us as well, man. Because, like, as you said, it's that surrendering, dude. You're like, okay, this thing is the way that it is. There's not much that I can really do to change it other than just look forward to the positive change that is still going to come into my life. Because it's not about you trying to get stuck in a positive loop and then looping in on that constantly, but it's you being aware of this, like, high train that you ride and this positivity, and then the subjectively negative experiences that we get to ride. And you shouldn't try and like get stuck in each one of these zones like it's a big sine wave. You just have to try and experience that negativity and then still ride it into looking forward to what positivity is going to come, because you recognize it as necessary in that moment.
Wow, that's really good said, man. Like you literally have to have the negative to actually enjoy the positive ride up to appreciate that. That's awesome.
Exactly, dude. It's like and like you see that sine wave in our DNA as well. You see it in our like the curving of our universe. It's everywhere, dude. It's like basically the fundamental part of our universe. It's sacred geometry, and then using as little energy as possible. And then because of that, we just have like these just crazy biologies, and it allows us to experience a small part of that information that created us, that source, that God, that whatever you want to call it. It's what binds us all, dude. Without that, we would cease to be, and it's something that we get to be so grateful for.
I like that a lot. That's really wise, wise words, man. Like it's so well put.
Thank you, dude. Like it's I feel we are actively learning and actively becoming more aware in every single day. And I'm very grateful to be doing that with all of you, my friends. Because like I feel we are literally on a path. Like imagine us all walking on the same path, and we can walk side by side, and we can help each other weather the wind, and we can and we can help each other up when we fall over. Like we're walking a path, and we just have to walk the right path and continue down the, I'm putting in quotes, right path, and that's going to be what's going to lead us to our desired future.
I like that a lot, man. That's another well put. Literally, I really feel like I wouldn't be as successful in my spiritual path if I didn't find your channel and have our chats that we do. You and I, our discussions open my ideas to so many possibilities of positiveness, manifestations, and what this whole thing is actually about.
Dude, it makes me so happy to have friends like you as well, man. Because we're literally we're allowing ourselves to connect. So like something I have to bring up. So synchronicity or synchro destiny or whatever you want to call it, dude. You just got into tech, and you just got into Reddit, and one of the first people that you saw on Reddit was my stream. So like that's so many coincidences that led to us being in this space right now, being able to learn from each other, being able to share this experience of life. Like if you want to think about our bodies and the energy fields that we exude as like a torus, so like a very closed whole donut, it has like this point of like infinite concentration, and then it like expands all around you, and it has like a diluting effect, but it still has influence. And then when two human beings or a whole group of human beings share those toruses with each other, where they overlap, they strengthen the energy in between those two toruses, because it creates like a spot in the middle. And this is much easier visualized on like a screen, but like if you want to I don't know if this makes any sense or if you can visualize it, but if you want to imagine two donuts, if they had no volume and they could like slide into each other, there would be like a pocket inside where they would be overlapping and intercrossing, and that pocket inside is like an energy field that people create between each other when they interact with each other. And the energy you put out from you and the energy they put out from them creates that energy field in the middle. And that is what we are doing actively. That is what we're capable of as human beings. Thank you, that lucid guy, for the gold award, my friend. I love gold. That really makes me laugh, man. That's so good.
Mel, diagram of what you're talking about. Let me do some research and I'll put it up. I know exactly. I'm picturing in my head what you're talking about. Like us being in the middle and all around us moving up, going in and out, and then it becomes it's going in on itself and then continues to move forward. Like,
exactly, dude. So I actually, now that I can do this, I want to do this for you. Toruses intersecting. Then I can maybe like send you a photo on the Discord too. It's always in these times that you always have a hard time finding the information that you want. Heart. Taurus. Okay, so I'm gonna send this photo first. Oh, I found the perfect photo. There we go. There we go. Let me download this. Let me actually show this photo to the camera as well. Like that. This is probably horrible, but that is the gist of it. And then this is what it looks like. Can you still hear me, friends?
oh, wow, dude. Wow. That's amazing.
So, like, that's the idea of it, dude. Like, maybe it is... it's pseudoscience. It doesn't exist. It is imaginary. But, like, visualizing the space and the fields that we occupy, I feel gives us power over them. It is us allowing ourselves more divinity.
What in Alan Watts is that's literally sounds like Alan Watts when he's talking about the spaces of a room and everything in one of his lectures, dude. That is spot on, dude.
Dude, and it's real. It's something that you can notice when someone walks into a room, like the energy field that they give off, like that torus can be at different sizes. so you can like feel their energy field enter the room before they do, and that is something that's surreal, dude. Like, how does that even make sense? You know what I mean? It's okay, Toasty. Thank you for being here, my friend. It's completely okay. We got tested a little bit. Little Red needed to go study. It's all in divine order, man.
Literally, it's just like when I go to work, and there's certain different people that come in, customers, and some people have negative, some people are positive. That's exactly what I think about. Like, that's really resonates with me.
Yeah. So it's like, and that's the thing as well. Sorry for interrupting you, my friend. It makes you very.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, it's okay, dude. It makes you aware that there's not necessarily, it doesn't have to be negative or bad energy or good energy. It's just the energy field that they are inhibiting at that moment, because their heart is probably broken.
That's better put. I really like that a lot, actually. Better than the.
Yeah, dude, and that's why with your energy field, you're still creating that interaction, and you can go into that interaction with a Taurus that's like flowing into itself instead of out of itself, and then you can suck energy from a person, or you can actually give them energy. And when you actually give each other hugs, like, that energy field gets like amplified. It becomes even more powerful.
Right, and one of my favorite things is actually I love giving hugs. I'll share one quick thing about me. When I was a little kid, about 2 years old, going to like doctor's appointments. So when we leave, I would have to hug every single person in that building on my way out. My mom would be like, "Come on," and I'd have to hug everybody because I thought that age, that's how you said goodbye to everybody.
It's beautiful, dude. It's so beautiful. And I think in a way that it is the way that you're supposed to say goodbye to everybody, dude. And I've become very aware of that as well, and I've been giving hugs a lot more. I think it's important, dude. It's important. And I feel more so than ever, it's becoming very difficult to justify giving someone a hug because we're in the middle of an epidemic, right? So we have this resistance. And it makes me sad, dude. It makes me very sad. Oh, my nose is itching today.
And that's another thing that I was just about to say. There's a lot of people that, customer-wise, that I'll see that I've made their day positive, and I just want to give them that hug. But they're in this situation that COVID. I just hope that we can get this thing gone so I can start hugging everybody again.
Hopefully soon, man. I know it hurts us the most, as huggers, dude, because it feels like a disconnect from ourselves as well in a way. My friends, I have to actually go. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything in hours. It was so fun actually, like, just having this chat. Thank you for being here with me. Really, thank you so much.
Thank you for doing your and try and get your wisdom and your I must to us. With all these technical difficulties today, your life lesson, I think, you just didn't let it bug you. Of course, there's going to be those natural emotions of what annoyance with these things, but you didn't let it deter you with the fact. Like, I even brought up that you could have took a rest day. You kept moving forward, and it made such an awesome connection today. Like, my day has been, week has totally been made because of this. So I won't hold you up. I know you're hungry. I can feel it all the way here in Montana, brother.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Like, you made my week as well, man. Like, I can honestly say that with the most serenity in my heart. Like, really, thank you, friends, and thank you, friend, as well, Ryan. And thank you for your photos as well, man. Like, it really did give me like a solid space where I escaped, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. I imagined myself in that place. And thank you. I appreciate you doing that, my friend.
I'm look out for more. I'm going to be taking more pictures as I go. So
please
hey,
do,
brother.
friend. Please do. I love you all so much. I'll see you again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, man.
Cheers.
Love you.
Love you, friends. I love you all so much. Love you.